Hello, welcome back to Salty Sunshine where we shoot the salt. How you doing, Mama?
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We missed you. We were gone last week.
Yeah, Mama visited.
I visited Austin. It was so fun, but so hot.
Yeah,
I actually have a new appreciation for Miami.
I just don't think Miami's that much cooler.
Can I tell you, since I got back, I'm walking the dog outside and I'm like, it's actually cooler in Miami. Like, I'm not as miserable as I usually am walking the dog because I'm like, this isn't Austin. This isn't Texas. I swear you guys are that much hotter. I
Well,
have a new appreciation for Miami wind and the 5 degrees less of the heat.
yeah, 5 degrees makes a difference.
No, no, no. Well, when we went places over there and we would come out, like if we were indoors and we would come out, like it felt like you. It was so hot, and now I go out, I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad.
Well, there you go.
Oh my
Gives you a new
gosh, thank you,
perspective.
Miami. Welcome to Miami. I love Austin though. It was so fun.
Yeah, and you went to new places this time. So yeah, it
So
was
if you've
cute.
never, let's tell people like the cool, because I feel like anywhere you go, Austin or anywhere, like if you don't know like it's hard. Even if you Google stuff, it's like you don't know like those niche places, and it's like what people like writers will think is cool. Like it's not really like that enjoyable. So we went to Barton Springs, which is a springs, and it's really pretty because it's huge body of water on like a hilly. It's like hilly. You feel like you're in the 70s, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like the water's like it feels like 50, but I guess you said it was 68 degrees. You looked it up.
Yeah, but it felt colder.
Oh, so delicious on those hot days. It's so nice. You
Mm-hmm.
can read out there, just hang out. Like what a nice vibe. And and then there's a place called First Street that has really cute little shops and like coffee shops
Mm-hmm.
and little lunch places. Really nice.
Yeah, a lot of thrift stores, cool vibe.
And then we went to obviously there's downtown, which just has like nicer restaurants, hotels, and everything. But like these are like more little niche places that you wouldn't know if you're not from there. And then like the other place where you said was East,
In Cahoots, Austin Studio Garden. There's like three different
which
parts
is
of it.
called East, right? The East section.
Yeah, but the bar we went to.
Yeah, in Cahoots, Austin Bar and Austin
Garden.
Stage Garden and Studio. Really nice live music. Obviously, there's live music everywhere, but that's very chill. They have like fans, misty fans. Really nice. It was so fun. What else did we do?
You went to Bee's Knees, my
Bees
favorite
Knees.
little bar.
Where's that? What area is that?
That's West 6.
West Six, not Dirty Six. Don't go there. Well, you can go
Big
there
difference.
if you're gonna go to so Sixth Street's very long, like US 1, and you break it up like west, south, like that. Okay, so west is where this Bees Knees place was. It's 70s, which is really cool, really nice, fun bar. Again, I felt like I was in a time warp. And then the Dirty Six is like a circus street section. So
Yeah,
you
they
go
like
and like
close off the
it's
street.
a lot of live music. It's blocked off. People are all over the streets at night, and then that's where Mothership is, which is Joe Rogan's comedy place, which you can never get tickets. So if you ever want to go there, you have to get it early. But that's if you like that kind of thing, which somebody that was with us said that they loved it.
Yeah,
The
they
roommate.
loved it, except for the last part, which was Joe Rogan.
No, I'm saying someone we were with at the bar said that they loved the Dirty Six. It's so fun. I'm like, really?
Oh, right.
I didn't think so.
Yeah, it's somewhat fun,
What
but not after 10:30 p.m.
when the homeless man on the corner growls at you, I think that's when you're like, I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, that's when it's time to go.
I gotta go. But anyways, what else did we do? I think that's it. It was short and sweet. We were gonna try to stick in an audio only pod, but it got too busy. It got hot. You know, I was visiting my dog, Brianna's dog, and it was just like overwhelming and delicious. Oh, what's that area where the coffee shop was on the lake we went to? What's that called?
Oh, that's called Mozart's.
Mozart's Coffee is like a little strip on the water. It's Ladybird Lake.
Yeah,
But is that area called anything?
I have no idea.
Anyway,
Like
Mozart's
Tarrytown.
Coffee, and then they have other restaurants there, all on the water. So nice. So nice, so relaxing, beautiful, and the coffee and all the chocolate chip cookie was amazing. Like it was great. Did you eat the rest of it, by the way?
What?
The chocolate chip cookie? Did you let it go to waste? The rest of it?
Oh, I ate some. I'm not gonna eat. I That was like a couple of days old in the fridge.
Well, it was
But
delicious.
yeah, that's a cute little spot on the water.
Yeah. So good times.
Yeah.
I cuddled with the dog like a lot. So
Yeah, you cuddled with
delicious.
Scoot.
Yeah. Another thing I did when I got back, do you ever clean out like your Instagram, TikTok, or Facebook, like people you follow or people that follow you, like go through it? Like sometimes you get like all these, like you scroll and you're like, one day it dawns on you, you're like, why do I don't even like enjoy this? Like, and then you go and unfollow, unfriend, or whatever.
Yeah, sometimes I'll get like random people on my feed or like to the stories and I'll like unfollow people that I'm like, I
Yeah. So
don't
I
even really
went,
know you.
I know. I went to my follow list and I'm like, unfollow, unfollow. I'm like, because at first you think you want to follow them, but then you're like, yeah, I'm not interested.
Right, someone that you like met through a friend, but then you never saw them again.
Or even like a model, influencer, whoever. It's just like I thought I
Yeah,
would like it, but I'm not into it. Gotta go. Like you're taking up my feed.
yeah,
I feel like it's really good to do that because then you could see more of like the things you like quicker instead of having to scroll through all the stuff like you're not interested in.
yeah.
So everyone clean up your socials. Um, the big news of last week, Blake Lively came out with a brand new hair care line. Did you see that?
I did, 'cause she has fab hair.
And first of all, there's so many reviews and they're all good. They're all like, my hair feels so soft. So her whole thing is she has like a conditioner, pre-wash. I don't know what that's for. But then she has the shampoo, and then she has, instead of conditioner, she has a mask, which is just a thicker conditioner.
Yeah, and you leave it on for longer, I guess.
And then a hair potion, which is basically just spray, right? After spray.
Yeah, probably.
But I've seen a bunch of reviews on TikTok, and everyone says their hair feels awesome. No frizz, like really good. The only thing is the packaging. They say it looks like clunky because it's like a big. It's like if you're in the shower and you have that big thing, and then like it's like it's a clunky. I don't
Oh,
know.
the hair masks do come in like a
Yeah, the
round
tops are like those big
cylinder, top
things.
they
Yeah,
spin.
it's pretty expensive too. $19 each. We're talking $60 for all three.
Right. I mean, she said that it's like a premium product that's supposed to have like all the good but none of the bad, and it's so hard to make that formula, and it took her like 7 years or something. So,
It does have sulfonites, which I don't. It's like the sulfate family. I don't know. I'm not a chemist. I don't know if that's good, bad, or whatever. But it does have something like that in it.
hmm,
But I want to try it. I just don't want to buy it.
right. I know she should have like little samples.
Oh, I love her. Did you hear the drama going on with that movie and the producer and the this and the that?
Yeah, I actually just looked into it yesterday, and part of it has to do with her hair care line and how she promoted it with the movie, and apparently it was like super tone deaf.
Why?
Because they're doing like two separate press tours, one with her and one with like the main guy Justin, because I guess they're like feuding. And
Wait, Justin Barber, whatever. What's his name?
yeah,
Barboni or something. He's the guy that plays the husband, but he's also the director or producer. Did you know that?
right. Yes.
And
So they're like
he's the one that cast her.
he's the one who bought the rights to the movie.
Right.
Yeah. And so apparently like Blake Lively hijacked the movie from him, and she's like so well known that people I guess sided
Yeah.
with her or like were afraid of her is what they're saying allegedly. Um and she made it into a rom-com even though it's supposed to be about
She
like
didn't make
DB.
it into a rom-com.
She's promoting it like it's a rom-com. If you see all of her press tours, she's promoting it like a rom-com.
Can you
And
give me an example?
he's the only person who's talked about DV. My
Can you
example is the fact that she doesn't even mention domestic
Well,
violence.
that's my question though. Like again, this is all hearsay, and people are reading between the because no one's actually said anything. So this is none of this is like this is all allegedly because no one actually knows.
None of them follow each other, so it's pretty obvious.
That doesn't mean all this stuff that you're saying is true. I'm just saying it might be true, but no one has confirmed this. That's first of all. Second of all, it's a book. It's a juicy love story book. It does have domestic violence as a thing, but it doesn't have to be promoted like a domestic violence book.
It's literally about domestic violence. Like, I don't know
It's
how.
also about it's like saying, Freedom McFadden, it's about a kill thing, but there's also other side story. It's not just
It's the way they're promoting it. It is literally the whole entire book from her childhood to the end is about it ends with us means the domestic violence ends
yeah,
with us.
I
It
know.
is literally about
I
that.
know, but it
And
doesn't
they
have to
haven't
take
talked
this
about it once.
I guess. I mean, I think people are making more of it than it should be, but I don't know.
No, I think they're just tone deaf. Like he talks about it and still like incorporates other parts of the movie and like whatever, but he still brings it up and he partnered with a nonprofit about like he's doing it
Yeah,
the right way. And there's
right.
a reason they're not even seen together for the press tour. They're doing
So
like their
you're
own
saying
tours.
that she's the one that's like, no, I don't want to take that angle. That's the whole beef.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about Colleen Hoover? You know she was on Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah, she took Blake's side. But people are also saying she's always been tone deaf because apparently she made like a coloring book about the book.
But it's her book, so it's like everyone else wants to make it something else. It's like it's her creation. If she's taking it like this is my story, but I don't want to make it into like this. It is like it's just this is the story. I don't want to make it into this like other thing. I don't
But
know.
it is already with the writing, so I don't understand like
But think about any other book and the plot. Like you're taking that plot and you're making it into like a social cause. And any other book you could do the same thing. And she's like, maybe she doesn't want that.
well, you can't when it's like about such a big.
No,
Not
but do you
every
know what I
movie is
mean?
about
like
a social cause. No, I don't know what you mean
there's
because
other
not
books
every
that there's
movie is about.
murders and you're not making it about domestic violence. It's just like there's a murder.
This book is literally all
I
about
know, I
it.
know, I
It's
know.
not
I
even
just see
a
both sides.
snippet of their relationship. It is literally what the book is about.
Yeah. Fine, whatever. I told you, that book, when you read a book and you could just like feel like when I saw like the preview and I'm like, oh my God, Atlas, like I died for him. And you could just feel like that chemistry from the book, like the story. It was so good. Which by the way, I got a beautiful look at this. Cause I think this came out after the movie with this cover. Cause like the original It Ends With Us doesn't look like this, but look how pretty.
Nice. Did
I'll
you
do
get
a link if you want to buy it from TikTok. It's so nice. I already read this a long time ago, but my last book club, they asked a question and I won, so I got to pick a book.
Oh, cute.
It's so pretty.
That's
Um,
really cute.
are you gonna go watch it this week? You haven't even seen it.
I need to go watch it.
So fun. I'm so excited for you.
Um, yeah, but you should go on TikTok and look up Blake Lively, like cringe or like they are bringing her down the way they were bringing down J Lo. Like everyone's commenting saying like our new J Lo.
Really?
They, yeah, like her and her husband because they were trying to do like a remember Barbenheimer? It was when Oppenheimer and Barbie came out and they were like promoting it together and it like came like blew up in the
Oh,
box
with
office.
the Wolverine thing.
Yes. So they're trying
Mm-hmm.
to do that with like the Deadpool Wolverine thing. And again, people are like, this is just like not the time to do it with a domestic violence movie. It's tone deaf, like
But
whatever.
see, this is where I don't agree or disagree. I just don't. I It's like people can't like tell other like this is what they want to do. Like, who are you to tell them how to promote their?
But they are doing it and they want to get an audience to react a certain way, and this is how the audience is reacting, and they can't tell an audience that this is not how they feel.
I guess that's fine, but also like to try to cancel her and bring her down, like it's a little much.
People cancel people sometimes for a reason. Like people think she's cringy. Like the way she's like talking. You know what? There's not many interviews with her, and people are like, now we see why. Because we used to love her and like her characters, but her personality is very cringy. And people are saying that. Yeah,
I'm shocked.
people are saying
Also,
she's the new J-Lo.
I think people are the ones that are little. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. People are
You just
crazy.
can't open your eyes.
I don't disagree or agree. I just think they take it too far.
I guess.
They just take it too far, and also they're like, I heard also people saying like there should be a warning before you watch the movie if you don't know what it's about. It's like, why don't you read what it's about?
Oh, yes, I also saw that because like people were saying it's when she literally does not even bring up the subject of domestic violence. And so people thought it was a rom-com. And they're like, I had
And
no
that's her
idea this is what
fault.
it was about. Yeah, she's doing a press
Well,
tour.
why didn't you read the book, people?
Not everyone reads the book before the movie.
I know, but you can't be responsible for like, I don't know. I think it's silly. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
And I okay, here's my point. I've seen I watch so much stuff. I've seen so many other movies that have like actual like cuz the movie it shows that but it's not that like harsh. And you see so many other movies that there's actual like harsh physical violent scenes and there's no warning. There's no you know what I mean? Like just because it's Blake Lively, just because it's like a popular it's like now everyone's coming down. There's so many other movies just turn the TV on and there's no freaking warning about what's going to happen. They're just, that's my point. Like, there's so many worse things, and there's no trigger warning, and there's no this. It's like, it's ridiculous in my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
read the synopsis, and
Yeah.
it's
I
not
mean,
that
whatever
violent.
about the trigger warning, I still think she's doing a terrible job in the interviews.
Yeah, maybe she is. I haven't
You know
seen.
why people are saying she's like J-Lo is because they'll ask her a question of like the intimacy scenes. Apparently, she was like coaching him, and they're supposed to have intimacy coaches. But like she said, like she took the role on, and like she took the others. She's like a music coordinator, and like she's just like pretending like she's like this all be all, like does everything, and she's just coming off like arrogant.
Maybe she's really good at it. I mean, she's really good in her roles.
It's the
Did anyone?
way she's saying it, like you, like I don't know. You can't really have an opinion until you see the way
Yeah,
she like
I
talks about
haven't
it.
seen any of these clips that you're talking about, so I
Yeah,
guess I'll
like
have to take.
it's the way she says it.
Yeah,
Also, people, I mean, I loved Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively as a couple. They were like end goals. And now people don't like them anymore because of like the whole, he's like way too involved in it. And like she'll randomly bring him up in the interviews when he has nothing to do with the movie. And then, so people are saying, well, Scarlett Johansson divorced him allegedly, or I don't know if she came out about this, but she divorced him because apparently he's like super competitive.
Ryan Reynolds was with Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, they're married. And allegedly cheated on her with Blake Lively when they did a movie together. Apparently they got together after, but then some people were saying they were cheating. Who knows?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, because
I know. The time
it
before
only
Blake,
lasted 2 years.
yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Supposedly she said that he's super competitive, and now people are saying like what she was talking about, like how
Yeah,
she's having her moment, but she has to like bring him up, and he has to be involved in the movie, and he's like, yeah,
I mean that happens with couples.
yeah.
Um, I
But
saw the most amazing show. If you guys are looking for something really good, like if you like another show based on a book on Apple TV, it's called Presumed Innocent with Jake Gyllenhaal. I already recommended it to one person. They binged it in a night. They said it was amazing. It's so good. It's good.
did you say this last time?
No, I just saw it. I saw it before, we didn't pod last week.
Oh,
So no, that's really good if you want to see that. And then I went down because we talked about ballerina farms like 2 weeks ago. I guess my phone now on my feed is like ballerina farms. I didn't
mm,
I loosely knew who she was. I didn't even really, and now she's all over my page. I'm like, oh my god, like just clips and old videos and blah 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 blah. People dedicate like their whole time just like screen recording other people's content and reposting. I'm like, why do you do that? It's so weird. If I want to follow that person, I'll follow that person. Like, why am I,
Well, yeah, they do it for views, but
regurgitation?
yeah.
It's ridiculous. Like, even with Love Island cast, everything they post, everyone else is repost. It's just like,
Yeah, I've
why?
never understood fan pages. Like
You're not making
you
money
spend
off
your
of it.
whole time just making
And there's
edits
no
of one person.
and there's no commentary. It's not like you have an opinion about it. You're just like reposting it. Like everyone already follows them. They don't need to see it from you.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. But I did see the finale of the Kardashians, and I have something to say about Courtney and Travis and their PDA. Like, I know, like, you've always said, like, it's so annoying and inappropriate, all that. And I was like, oh, I don't mind when couples like are. It's like I don't like the making out. Like, that's unnecessary. Like, I like the hugging and like a pop kiss but it's like they take it so far and they go to Australia because he's on tour, and she takes Rain and Penelope, and Rain is so freaking annoyed at his mom. He's like, oh my god, can you guys stop kissing? Like, grow up.
Oh,
I was so annoyed watching that. I'm like, can you stop? It's like if he's leaving, right? You hug and you say goodbye and you kiss, but like, bye, like, stop. It's like the lingering of 5 minutes later. It's like, ew, stop.
yeah.
It makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah, and can you imagine as a child like constantly saying that?
It's I'm annoyed and I'm an adult. If I was
Yeah.
in that room, I would be like, ew, like, you're about to see each other in a week. Like, stop.
Yeah,
It's
and if he
gross.
comments about that, then like clearly like do that all the time off
He
camera
told,
too.
I think he told him get a room. He's so funny. He's hilarious, that little kid. But
Yeah, no, I can't believe they're still doing it.
no, that's what I'm saying.
Not
Like,
even just
and
honeymoon.
no, it's ridiculous. It's like it's almost like I wouldn't want to be around you. Like, I can't. Like, have some respect for the people around you. It's enough.
Point, it's just like disrespectful.
It's so annoying. It's like the lingering. It's like it's so intense and so lingering. It's just like, cut it out. Cut it out.
It's so weird too. I can't imagine like do people really want to do that all the time?
It almost looks like unhealthy. It looks
Right.
like
Like it's like a weird obsession.
it looks like you have a problem.
Yeah. Because no
Like, that
normal
needs
people do that.
diagnosis. Because you can't read the room. B, you don't care about anyone else around you. And C, it's like annoying.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was fun. I don't think anyone's watching the Kardashians anymore, to be
No,
honest.
I haven't heard about them in a while, so they've
It,
like kind of fallen off.
their show sucks already. Like, because it's not
Well, it's
real.
just
It's a big ad.
it's an
Everything is about
infomercial.
money and selling stuff. Just like their
Yeah.
Instagrams. Like, no one who wants to look at that. Everything is an ad. Everything. It's like there's no real content.
Right. It's not even about their lives anymore. No one talks about their boyfriend. That's like a main part of your life, and none of your boyfriends are on the show.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
wild. Oh, and
it is.
the whole thing this time was Kim trying to get Chloe to get out of the house. Because Chloe is like me and she likes to stay home. I go out though. I just really love when I'm home, like, and I don't mind if I'm stuck at home, like, hooray. But she won't leave. She's like, dinner's at 6, but like, she's very regimented and she's like in that world. And I think it's normal because she's been burnt so many times with her bad decisions with men. She's probably like, I just want to do my home life. Like, I don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
And Kim's like, you gotta go live your life. And she's like up her butt. And that's the whole Kardashians.
And I'm sure that was like a whole episode or two.
Or 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
But going back to ballerina farms, did you notice with all the clips, like they showed like all these clips on my feed or whatever, she's not as blonde as she is now. Like, her hair is not, she must have dyed her hair. Not that it matters. I'm saying she wasn't that blonde before. And yeah, she admitted to getting an epidural when he was out of town because she's not, like, he doesn't allow that, which is nuts. And she had to drop out of school. She was pregnant 3 months. He made her marry him 1 month. And he didn't tell her he wanted to have a farm until after they were married, which is manipulative.
Yeah, at first I was like, I mean, maybe she just wants to be a traditional wife and be on a farm, like it's a nice life, whatever. But then you hear about like the speed of their relationship and the whole epidural thing, and I'm like, oh, maybe
Yeah.
she was a little pressed.
I mean, she's definitely like an adult. She made her decisions, and the
Right.
only thing I feel bad for her is the fact that a guy can do this, especially like a guy like that has the power and the finances and all that. Like a guy can like withhold information till it's appropriate. Then you feel like you love the guy, so you want to like be a good partner, but like you don't know how to speak up. Like they can manipulate you too. Like men and women, they both do it. But I that's the only thing I feel bad about. Like she probably can't like use some sort of birth control to stop having babies because nobody wants that many kids. I don't care who you are. I don't think anyone wants that many kids. And the no epidural, and you need help. Like you need help.
Yeah, I can't believe with he is a billionaire. She has no help. It's insane.
No, no. I think they said they have a maid once a week. What? What? I would,
And then
I would pull my hair out if I had to spend morning and night with 8 kids cooking and milking cows
she literally has the money to take care of these kids, like even just
and
two
have a
days a
cute
week,
life
and then like do her ballerina stuff.
because she's an influencer, so she has people working there. Like she's not taking her own videos, right?
She could just have a tripod or something. Like, one of the kids.
No, she has to have people filming her. It's like really nice stuff. She has to have people filming. I'm sure they have to edit for her. I'm like, she doesn't have all this time in the world. So if she could do that to make him money or make them money, like she can get more. Like her life would be so nice if she had like respect as a person and autonomy in her own life to say, I want this. I want like
Yeah,
that would be a beautiful life.
yeah, but I mean, she
Yeah.
is an adult. I mean, she probably signed a prenup, so
Oh,
she
who knows?
probably feels like she doesn't have much say and stuff.
Okay. So, new dating idea, which I thought this was adorable. I don't know if I'm the only one. This guy, Dave Klein, he's 28. He's a data manager. He paid $1,000 to rent a billboard for a month and says he's ready. He's already had a date in the works. I think this is so cute. Okay, ready? Dave is single and he puts all his info, and it's a big billboard. Isn't that
It's
cute?
kind of smart.
It's in he's from West Philadelphia. I wonder if the billboard is there too. But it's so cute. I'm like, that isn't, and he has his cat. Stop. Can cook, has normal hobbies, owns a cat, bought a billboard. Oh my God, that's adorable.
That's a really good idea.
Oh
Really
my God, that's
stand
so cute.
out.
I love it. If I was in the area and I liked, if I was attracted to him, I'd give him a ring.
That's kind of funny. You
I
can
love
just like
that.
rent a billboard.
Listen, instead of paying like a matchmaker,
Yeah, or like Raya, you have to pay fees.
I'm obsessed.
Yeah,
I
that's
love
really
this
cute.
story. I think it's so original. Like that
I know
means
we need an update
he's
if it
creative,
works.
So
Very
it
creative.
looks it looks like J Lo and Ben are actually like gonna get divorced.
Oh,
What do you think?
I mean, yeah.
So they're pictured like separate. Like they don't seem like they haven't been pictured together in a while. Maybe
Yeah, and they're
once.
selling their home.
They're selling the home. I think he bought another home,
Hmm.
and now it's rumored that he said he's gonna hold off on like actually filing the papers, like to protect her image because they haven't been remarried that long. So he's doing her a favor. But I mean, that's alleged. I don't know if that's true.
What, like a year or two? I think like maybe two.
Yeah.
I cannot. She better not date after this.
What do you think she needs? Maybe like some hypnotherapy.
Alone time. When's the last time she had alone time?
Alone
Like
time.
extended alone time.
To focus on dating and like stop trying to get married. Like date someone for
No,
a few
she needs to
years.
literally not date.
No, I'm saying if she comes across someone, because it's not easy if you live, if you don't like everyone. Like so, if she comes across someone she
Um,
likes,
when's the last time you really, really like someone to date someone long term? It is not that easy to like someone that much to date them long term,
That's what
and
I'm
she
saying.
happens to find them so quickly. She
Well,
clearly
this
doesn't really like all these people because
well
there's
this one she
no way.
regurgitated. This one she brought back from the past.
I'm
That's
just saying,
different.
there's no way you like that many people one after the other.
I know. That's what I always say. I'm like, I'm not gonna get married like 2 or 3 times. Like, if I'm gonna get married, like, you could trust me because trust me, I like you. Like, I don't
Yeah,
like anyone. So if I do it, it's not gonna be like,
yeah,
a
exactly.
mistake.
So she just needs to be alone because she can't trust herself to just slowly date someone.
Yeah. Oh, J Lo. I actually feel bad for her. That must be a terrible feeling. Like, I'd rather be alone and not have all that memory baggage than go through all those failed unions.
Yeah, yeah, it's definitely a lot.
Haley Bieber and Justin Bieber are about to have their baby, and I
I'm so
saw
excited.
all these TikToks of people that bought the Rode phone case for her Rode lip gloss, saying that when they open the lip gloss after being outside all day, it blows up in their face because of the heat.
Your phone gets so hot, like,
Yeah.
I can imagine.
Yeah, so the girls were like, "I regret buying this. It wasn't cheap." So that was a factor they didn't think of.
Yeah, it's a cute concept, but
Yep.
so excited for her baby though. I hope she
Oh,
has a girl so she can dress him up.
did they say what they're having? No, right?
No,
Well,
but she's been glowing her whole pregnancy.
speaking of Texas, I saw this story of these two influencers. Like, one was more, I don't, I think I have the name somewhere. Anyways, these two influencers, but one was like more like popular than the other, and she got together with this influencer, and they were going to do some sort of like content together. And then at the end of the day, the girl that she was going to collab with some content ghosted her and started copying all her content for her own page. Like, the colors, like every thing the girl would post, she would post. But it looks the same, but like maybe a little different. And she's suing her. And I'm like, the examples they give are like, she has like the nude aesthetic. It's like, it wasn't very like original.
Original.
It's like anyone could do that, but like, she is copied. Like, if she'll post like a shower with like, she'll post the same shower with maybe a different color. Like, she's posting the same content, but like tweaking it a little. And she's suing her for it. I don't think she's gonna win because that doesn't sound like she has a case. But
Right. I mean, yeah, I don't think she's gonna win that.
the girl
But
blocked
also
her.
just like that's weird.
I see that a lot on TikTok. They're like, this one copied me. She blocks me and then she copies me. It's like, what? People literally screen record everyone's content and repost it. Of course, they're gonna copy you.
Yeah. I did see this one thing. Remember that song like Boy in Finance, Trust Fund, 6 5, that whole thing? And then there was like a beat to it that was made, and I think who is it, like David Guetta maybe, or some DJ, a really big DJ, like apparently took someone else's beats, and is not giving her the rights. And yeah, now she's like posting all over TikTok saying like I'm the one who created this. Mer.
Yeah, there's a fine line. That reminds me, like, Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie. I don't know if you don't remember because you were so little. They were like the first reality stars to come out and do the Simple Life, and now they're recreating it now that they're older, which I can't imagine what that would look like at their age. It sounds silly to me, but we'll see. Because the Simple Life, they would go around the country to like these rural states and like take little jobs, like on a farm, in a fast food place, and it's like, it was funny when they were young, but now I don't.
Yeah, that would go over well.
But I think Paris Hilton, either she did or she tried to trademark "That's hot," and it's like, that's not your words.
And she obviously failed.
I don't know. She might have succeeded. I'm not sure. But people try to
Interesting.
trademark just random things just because you said it. You're not the first person to ever say something like that.
Yeah, I know. I wonder like how they approve something when it's like so common.
Didn't someone else just do that with a Kylie? They also tried to like copyright like some random.
Her name?
No, like a saying.
Mm, I
It's so
don't know.
wild. Like it's like me. It's like Kris Jenner because she calls everything wild. Like to copyright the word wild. It's like so. I don't know. You didn't make
Yeah,
that word up.
common. Yeah.
And then the new Apple iPhone, which I think I mentioned to you, they're gonna have a new feature that you can record someone's conversation. The new iPhone coming out, it freaks me out. So now if I'm talking to you on the phone, I can record us. And it'll say like, I don't know how loud it's gonna be, but it'll say, you are now being recorded or something like that. But if you miss that, if you miss like the little automated you are now being recorded, you won't know you're being recorded. Or what do you do if you hear it? Just hang up because I don't want to be recorded.
Yeah, that's weird.
I don't like that feature at all.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
And if you're like an older person or you speak Spanish and you don't understand technology and you hear that, you're not going to know what that is. You just keep talking.
I mean, I wonder if scams are gonna get worse now that they can like record your voice.
Oh my God, I don't like that. Why is Apple being annoying? Why? This is bad for society.
I know, like, why would anyone need that?
Yeah, and I want to hear what that sound like. We'll test it out if we ever, when we
Yeah, if
get
it's
it.
like loud enough.
Like it should be like press yes if you agree or press no. Like it shouldn't be able to keep going if
Right, agree to it.
you don't really acknowledge that you heard what they said.
Right.
Can you
Maybe there will
imagine?
be a little button to agree, hopefully.
I don't think it's gonna say press yes or press no. I think it's just gonna be like you're now being recorded, and then it might be like you won't even notice it if you're talking about something and it like they just press it and it says it and you don't know. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, I just don't see why someone would need that.
To do what else other than nefarious things? What else would you need to use? Like, why would you record a
I mean,
conversation?
I guess like a business call or like, I don't know.
Well, a business call would be on Google Chat or Zoom.
People use their phones.
I'm not into it, Apple, and their
Yeah, I don't
game.
like it. It's weird.
The biggest people they're going to suffer are like these people that get divorced and stuff.
I know.
It's going to be juicy. Um, all right. Remember that old lady that married that young black guy or mulatto guy, and they were all over TikTok, and you're like, that can't be real. Well, now, do you remember their names? I don't remember their name. But now they're saying that they're scamming everyone because they're out here trying to act like they're buying this property to make it like a social type of thing, like to help out people. And somebody dug and said they showed a house behind them, and somebody dug into the information. They said they don't own this house. They don't. This is all a lie for people to like donate. And they're like making money and they're like fighting back saying, no, that's not true. It's like, oh my gosh, they're trying to like scam people. They're saying it's for charity, but they're not even like buying the house.
Yeah, they seem scammy
Very scammy. Very,
and
very
just
scammy.
like gross.
So what's today? Today is the 14th. The Love Island reunion is going to be shot, I think, today.
Why would they do it live?
They're not doing it live. It's going to be shot today and it's going to air on Monday the 19th. And I'm so excited. I'm Ariana Madix is going to be the host,
Yeah, and she doesn't hold back.
but I'm curious to see if she asks the questions we want to know.
Yeah.
Because,
She posted saying they're not going to hold back on the drama, so I fully believe they won't.
she was on Watch What Happens Live last night. So that's why I know they're going to record today.
Mm.
Because he's like, oh, you're recording for tomorrow. And she did she's in Chicago, like the play again. And I think she had a show last night. Or I'm like, God, she's working hard. So
She sings, or
she's in
she's just
Chicago.
like acting?
Yes, no, she's singing. Like it's a play. It's a musical.
I had no idea.
Yeah, she was already in it last season, whenever that was, and now she's doing it again in the summer.
Wow, look at her thriving.
She's working hard. So she's gonna. I want to see. Like, I'm curious to see what cast members, because Miguel's already here. He surprised Leah.
Mm-hmm.
So of course. Oh my God. So Kane, Mr. 24/7.
I can't believe he's going.
No. Listen to this. He records all the stuff that he's coming. That he wasn't invited at first. Then they contacted him and invited him. I guess because of all his lives, he's getting all this attention, so they contacted him. Then he flew to New York. He got caught. I think I said it to you. He got not caught. Because he's videotaping all day long, and it bit him in the ass because he's sitting at a restaurant and he goes, well, "It's time to try these." He had chopsticks, and he's like, "Ching ching, mother effer." And so because of
Yes.
that, he got uninvited.
Well, he started making like stupid Chinese, like not real Chinese. He
Well,
tried
that
to like
with
he
the
was like making
chopsticks.
fun of them.
With the
Well, didn't
chopsticks.
he say more?
I didn't see more. I only saw that clip, but he got invited, flew all the way to New York, and then got uninvited. And he posted a video saying that Love Island said that they'd pay for his psychotherapy. I swear, this you can't make this up. So he flew all the way here, got uninvited, and had to fly back home. And then when he got home, he's like on again live with his mom, like, I'm glad to be back here.
I mean, he's either just really annoying or he's spiraling.
He's like, no one knows how to take a joke.
Honestly, thank God I would not be able to stand him. He would just be like saying dumb things that like aren't necessary. Like he would just take up time that we can use on someone else.
I don't think he has anything to add. He wasn't anyone. He didn't
Exactly.
have any real connection, so
He has
he was there.
nothing to
So
add.
he
And
he wasn't even
yeah,
there long. He doesn't have anything
yeah.
to add.
Thank God he was dumb enough to post that.
But how funny that he flew all the way here and got uninvited, had to fly all the way back.
Yeah, because he's like not even from the US.
Right. It was so funny. And then it seems like all the guys are hanging out, and then all the girls are hanging out, but they're not like
Hmm.
mixing for the most
Well, yeah,
part.
some of the people aren't with the other people. Like aren't still with their couple.
Yeah. Um. So Cordell and Serena, like they were on a podcast, and I saw that he said he's definitely doing a collab with Cheez-Its, which is funny. And Janae and Kenny, when they were on the Vial Files, they said they didn't have SEX in the Hideaway, which I thought was interesting because I could have swore they did.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember like their conversation. I don't
They
know.
they didn't have SEX, and she's like, I mean, I agree. Like I wouldn't want to do that with any
Yeah.
cameras anywhere. But they didn't. And then
Hmm. Interesting.
they were also on Sophia with an F, and Serena said that Cordell's staying with her until he finds a place, but she doesn't live with men until she has a ring on her finger.
Right.
So he'll probably buy her a ring soon so he can stay. I
No,
think they're the
they take it at a
cutest.
normal pace now that they're in the real world.
I think they're the cutest couple ever. I love them. They're so fun.
They are really fun and they go really well together. All
Yeah.
three of them, all three of like the three top people.
Yeah.
I wonder if Andrea is going to the finale.
Oh, she's in New York.
She is?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want to see
She's
that.
posting some cringy stuff.
She's so cringy.
Oh my god,
I want her
stop.
to turn her comments back on.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Oh my god, did you see this is old news, but when Rob was on Call Her Daddy and he was in that stupid jumper, you know what he called the situation? DOD?
What?
Dick on denim. Ew.
Oh,
That's so gross.
yeah.
I'm like, we didn't need that visual, please.
That
Thank you.
sounds painful.
And then Leah was saying that she was super hurt about how Rob, when she watched back some clips of how Rob was talking about her. And she
Yeah,
said he put a pause on their friendship for out of respect for Miguel.
yeah, I don't think she follows him anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Out of respect for Miguel. But we'll see. Kendall, I haven't seen anything with him and Nicole, which is sad. It's sad.
Yeah, I think he liked her.
I feel so sad. I think if I were her, but again, I'm like stupid and a pushover, but I wouldn't have the heart. I would hang out with him at least, like to show people, like, I didn't completely diss him the minute we left. Like, I would just hang out and be like, look, I don't know if we're gonna make it, but I think, whatever. Like, I would just hang out and like make it look like he's not alone. I don't know. Like, I feel like so bad for him.
Yeah, she literally left like the second they left the villa. She left him. Well, I don't know who left who, but it
She
seems
left
like
him.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel really bad. I don't know. I don't think that's nice. Like, you could be honest and be like, look, I want to hang out. Like, we come out at the show. Like, everyone wants to see us. But, like, let's just kind of, like, take a step back until after all this dies down. And,
Yeah.
like, let's hang out. But, like, don't be, like, let's just, like, make it whatever. It's just so he feels, like, not abandoned, you know?
I know when like such a tough thing comes out about him
Yeah.
and then she just like dips
I don't have the heart to do that.
publicly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
No,
have
I
the heart.
agree.
And then Aaron is in New York, and so is Kaylor, but they're not seen together. So everyone's
Apparently they're
wondering.
not together. People
I
think they
bet,
broke up.
I bet you they are.
I bet you they're not.
Kaylor has a lot of growing up to do. I don't think.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think they're not together.
I think they broke up. I think she watched back the episodes and finally broke up with him.
I don't think. I don't think so. But we'll see. We'll see Monday.
It's hard when the entire world is telling you how terrible your boy is.
Who cares? She already knew the worst of it. You
No,
know?
but she didn't know that everyone. Like, it's literally all people comment about.
Do you think Daniela's gonna be there?
I feel like, yeah, definitely, because of the Aaron thing. He'll probably tell her, like, or ask her, why did you lie to Keeler?
I
And,
just
like,
don't see
not say
her.
the full truth.
I didn't see any clips of her in New York or anything.
Mm.
I know Olivia's there. She's with Kaylor. And when Miguel arrived, he surprised Leah. And oh my God, Leah posted this video at her house. They were having like a pool party barbecue. And Cordell and Serena were there. And she was saying that Cordell and her dad are BFFs. He was wearing her dad's swim trunks. That he wouldn't leave his dad's side. Like they're under the pool thing in the cave talk. Like she's like, they're BFFs. Like he's taking over my house. It was so funny.
I mean,
I mean, who doesn't love Cordell? Like, hello. Huh?
Cordell's so funny. I would love to have him around.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, who's not going to want to adopt that guy? Like, just come
Yeah.
live with me. Thank you. I don't need Cordell and dogs. I'll be happy. You know? So that was cute. And then when Miguel got there was like people sharing, like, her sister loves to do a crumble cookie review. So Miguel was there. Leah Miguel and Leah's sister Daria, I think that's her name. They were doing a crumble cookie review, and he said, "Shut the fuck up" or something because she said something about herself. Like that's how he talks. So everyone's like, "Look how he talks to her," like blah blah blah. And then the sister was defending him. She's like, "No," because she was saying something negative about herself. Like you guys don't understand. Like she was trying to like defend.
People are so sensitive.
That's what I'm saying. You can't listen to people.
So sensitive.
They're
And
just
like half of
looking.
them are just like projecting because they've had terrible relationships in the past or something.
That's what I'm saying. People make things out of nothing, and it's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
But I predict. Okay, we already know Serena Cordell are together. Liam and Miguel are going to be together. Other than that, Janae and Kenny. So those three, I think, are the only ones that are going to
Yeah.
be together.
Else is together.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think Rob ever talked to Cassie again, or what's her name?
Cassie.
The last one was Cassie too?
Or Cassidy.
There was a Cassidy and then there was a Cassie, I guess.
Yeah, whoever the last one was.
I wonder if Andrea's already seen Rob.
He must be so freaked out by her because she talks about him a lot.
Well, what is she going to talk about? That was her time on there. Like, what else is she going to talk about?
No, I'm saying she talks about him in the sense that she admits on camera that she's like still really into him and like
But now?
misses. She didn't say that not too long ago. Like even after he was outside of the villa and he probably didn't talk to her.
How embarrassing.
It's so embarrassing.
Oh my God.
She's so cringy.
I can't wait to see that interaction. Like,
I know.
That interaction is going to be the best thing ever.
Love Island would have been so different if she stayed.
I know.
Isn't that
I wonder
crazy?
what would have happened.
I know. Like, would he have found out or?
Andy on Watch What Happens Live asked Ariana, what do you want to know the most of the?" And she goes, "I want to know who had bad breath." That Rob says, but I think Rob said it was someone from production. He's like, it wasn't even
No.
he said it was no
People,
one.
did you see the clip?
Yes, but then he clarified and he goes, it wasn't even anyone in Casa Amor. It was someone on production.
Are you sure? Because he
He
said it
said that,
wasn't
but
anyone
maybe
from the villa.
he said, but maybe he's trying to cover his ass because there's only so many girls there and they were all coming after him.
Yeah.
So maybe
But
he's
at
like, oh,
first he was like specifically there's no one from the villa.
yeah,
And then there's a video of him backing away from a girl
I
when
did.
she talks to him.
Yes, which was the girl that ended up with Kenny, no, or another one.
I don't know if she made it through. I can't remember.
I know what you're talking about. I noticed that when he was like,
Yeah, it like really looks like it's her.
I know, I agree, but I
Right,
think he
when
doesn't
she
want to
talks,
embarrass
he's
her.
just like, and he's completely disconnected from the conversation.
Yeah. I think he doesn't want to embarrass her.
I
So he's
mean,
like, oh
yeah.
no, it was someone from production. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's so embarrassing.
oh, and then Ariana said, I want to know that. And I want to know like the nitty gritty, like who farted, who couldn't sleep, who snored. Like, I want to know like the details of like their days. Like, who was the grossest? She's like, that's what I want to know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if she's going to ask the questions we actually want to hear, but we'll see.
Right, like more behind the scenes stuff, which would be interesting, but make sure we get through the important stuff first.
Yeah. Is it going to be, I guess it's just one day, one night.
Yeah, I wonder if it's like 2 hours.
Oh my gosh. We'll see. See you there Monday. We'll talk about it next week. I
Woo.
think that's all we have for today. We missed you. Glad to be back.
Are you gonna do your beauty tip?
My beauty tip this week is going to be the NYX Professional Shine Loud. It's a two-sided lip gloss. You put this side on and then this is the gloss and it stays on like all day long. I love it. And this is in shade Cash Flow. I love this one in Cash Flow. It's a really good lipstick.
I love NYX.
We love NYX and we'll see you next week.